Well, hello, small business owners or soon to be. I'm so glad you're here. Today, we're talking about a very important topic, and that is the feeling of overwhelm in your business. Maybe lately you feel like you've been stalled, even paralyzed by all the confusion and just, lack of clarity on next steps in your business. Maybe you're trying to figure out what your product or service offering will be, what your pricing will be, what's the best way to start putting yourself out there, how to kickstart your podcast. Should you start a podcast? Maybe there's just all these things that you're trying to set up and do, and it just feels completely overwhelming. Well, here's the deal. This happens a lot with new business owners and new podcasters, so do not worry at all. You are not alone. This is actually very normal. But the onus is on you to learn how to help yourself. Today, we're going to talk about this. I'm going to share with you my 3-step reset. This is actually what I use when I feel that overwhelm, when I feel my wheels just spinning and I'm just stuck. And I'm like, it's like you can picture a car stuck in the mud where the wheels are turning and the mud's flapping up, but you're not actually going anywhere. Today, we're going to talk about that. I'm going to share this with you. And hopefully now you will have a coping mechanism for when you feel that heaviness, when you feel yourself stuck and stalled in next steps in your business. And again, this can be for you if you're like, you're sitting there with your business idea and you're just trying to get started, or maybe you're already starting your business right now. Maybe you're trying to start your podcast, whatever it is, this is for you. And I'm so glad you're here. And if we haven't met, just real quick, I'm Kimberly. I'm a business coach and a business strategist. I help new business owners and podcasters get started so you can make money doing what you love and actually build a successful business. So here's my 3-step reset. It doesn't take much, but again, it's just like what we do with children. We give them coping mechanisms, and that's what you have to do for yourself now and here on out, okay, with your business. Okay, so the first thing that you need to do when you feel very heavy, you feel very stressed out, you have so many things you need to be doing, the first thing to do is to stop and take a deep breath and breathe out. I know that sounds weird and you're like, that's dumb. What is she teaching me? Yoga or some kind of meditation? Well, it actually is a form of relaxation. And there are so many studies that have been done about just taking a moment and just breathing in and breathing out and let your body just kind of relax. Okay. I think there's a lot of tension that we hold in our shoulders and our chest and our head, everywhere in our neck. You can just feel it. I'm sure you can feel it right now if you're one of those people that's been stressed out. So this is my first step in the reset, is just to stop and just wherever you are, if you're at your desk, if you're standing somewhere, even if you're out in public and you just feel that sense of overwhelm, almost that panic, to just stop and just breathe in and breathe out. Okay, that's step 1. That's easy. You can do that. It takes, 10 seconds. You can do that, okay? The next thing to do is to sit there in your logical mind, okay, in your calmed state after taking a breath, is ask yourself, what really are the bottlenecks? So you need to identify what is the bottleneck in your business. And when I'm working with clients one-on-one, there is often a bottleneck. A lot of times it's the tech. They're trying to set up tools. They're getting overwhelmed by what they should be doing. A lot of people are not technical, although I do have clients that are. It's probably like 20% are technical and 80% are not. Okay. And so that's okay. Just know that you are stuck in the tech and identify it, call it out, name it. Have you ever heard of this with people that have anxiety and things like that? They often say to name their anxiety. Well, what you're going to do with your business is actually identify, maybe write down or say it out loud, say, this is what is getting me down. And I have clients that actually know this, which I love when they know it, because then we can move on from that. But this step 2 is actually just identifying. We're not doing anything about it. We're not taking any steps. We're just sitting there going, what is it? Is it the graphics? Is it email marketing? Is it getting your website up? What is it? Is it naming something? Is it pricing your product or service? Is it trying to figure out the configuration? What is bottlenecking you right now? Is it really your mission or your niche? What is it? Call it out, state it for what it is, write it down and say, okay, this is what's stalling me. And you can also too, for fun, go, this is what's not stalling me. And you can actually write out the things that you've been really good at that have moved fast for you. Okay. That will make you feel better because you will see, okay, I'm actually good at these things. These things are not getting me down, but this thing over here is the elephant in the room. It's the thing that's slowing me down. Okay. So that's step 2. So let's review and then we'll go to step 3. Step 1 is we're going to take a deep breath and we're going to relax. Okay. We're going to let that tension come out. Okay. Number 2 is we are going to identify the bottlenecks. You have to know what they are. You cannot fix them if you cannot identify them. And if you don't know what they are, all you have to do also is just kind of sit there and like I said, with that list of things that are going well, you can start identifying what's actually stalling you. You can say, maybe it's in general. Like, I just don't even know what I should do next. Or if it's like, I'm really stuck on my pricing or I'm really stuck on this. Okay. So you have to be able to identify it. If you don't know what it is, ask someone who's maybe been helping you or working with you to be able to give you some guidance. They probably know. They can probably tell you, I know that you've been really frustrated with XYZ. Okay. So then it's identifying the bottlenecks. And number 3, that's what you're going to do. You're going to stop doing the things that have been stalling you, and you're going to either simplify them a lot or you're going to outsource and get help. You're going to either simplify what you're doing or outsource and get help. And I'm going to kind of talk you through the simplification process, okay? So if you've identified your bottlenecks, let's say it's graphic design. You're needing help with all your graphics, your logo. Let's just say that's what it is, okay? You either need to be on Canva, making it yourself and like making it super simple and good enough, which is so hard for a lot of you perfectionists out there. Good enough is terrible for you. You don't like it, but that's the point that you're going to have to get to is like, this is good enough right now and I can fix it over the coming weeks and months, right? So you have to either decide that something is good enough and you're going to have to give yourself a time frame boundary. You're going to have to say, I'm going to have to make this good enough and I have until tomorrow at noon. Or I have till tomorrow at 6 p.m. Whatever that deadline is, I don't like you to put the deadline way out because if you do that, I've seen clients just still waller in their misery for weeks and months to come. And we don't want that to happen. The whole point is to get past this. So I would say put a deadline on it today or tomorrow and say, if I can't figure this out by that time, then I'm going to outsource it. If I can't figure this out by that time and feel that it's good enough and just put something out there right now that I know that I can update and fix later, then we have to outsource it. Okay, you have to hire somebody. You can go on Fiverr, you can go on Upwork, you can ask around your neighborhood, family, friends. Can anyone help you with this? If you don't have a mentor or a coach in your life, know that I am here and I can help you. You can reach out to me, just pop me an email and I can tell you how I may or may not be able to help you get past this roadblock. Okay. So again, we have to drastically simplify it, what it is. So let's say you're trying to work on your pricing and you're like, I'm teetering between this and this. Why don't you just start with the lower price? Because you'll probably feel better at the lower price if you've been debating prices and just start with that and get a client or two or sell some of your products or services, right? Do that at the lower price so that you can just get moving and we stop this whole overanalyzation, this whole overwhelm about it, this whole bottleneck. We're going to stop that. So either you're going to massively simplify what you're doing and make it good enough, or you're going to outsource it. We are stopping what has been driving us crazy. Y'all know the definition of insanity. You already know this. You've heard this saying a million times. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again. A lot of you are just wallowing in this indecision and overwhelm for a very long time. It is stalling your business. It is stalling your success. And I don't want that to happen to you. So again, what you're doing is you're stopping and you are simplifying what you're doing and you're giving yourself a deadline. And if you can't get it good enough by then you are going to outsource it. Okay. That's the 3-step reset. Y'all, it's not that hard. It works. It is a coping mechanism for yourself as a business owner. You have to sometimes come out of your own body and treat yourself like you're a different person than you are. It's not all the same being. Like, what would you tell a friend? If you saw a friend going through what you were going through, right? You would tell your friend, okay, we need to stop. Like, this is good enough. We're going to go with this right now. And if that person didn't agree, we'd say, okay, fine, we're just going to outsource it to someone else. But we would make them stop what they are doing. Okay. And so that's what you're going to do. Again, let's review the 3 steps so that you don't forget. Number 1 is you're going to take a deep breath and you're going to release the tension. You have to do this. Okay. I know it sounds silly. Some of you are like, this is weird. Nope. You got to do it. Okay. Number two, you've got to identify the bottlenecks. You've got to name them. You've got to know what it is. Is it graphic design? Is it email marketing? Is it pricing? Is it just next steps? Is it whether I should start a podcast or not start a podcast? Like, what is it? We have to identify it. Okay. Have to identify it. And then number three is to actually simplify it and either make it good enough and give yourself a time boundary, maybe by tomorrow at a certain time. And if you can't do that, then you're going to outsource it. You're going to promise me that you're going to just reach out on Fiverr, Upwork, someone that you know that can help you. Okay. And if you don't have a mentor in your life or a coach or a strategist, someone to help you who can guide you along this journey, make sure you reach out. My email is hi@kimberlybrock.com. There's a link down below that'll take you over to my website. You can just pop me a quick email, tell me where you're stuck. I don't want you flailing around, but if you have someone in your life already, great. Use that person. Just don't flail around on your own in this misery and living out this definition of insanity. We want to get your business going because you can do this. You can do something you love and make money doing it and make a difference in this world while you're doing it. You can do that. We just have got to get you organized and get you moving forward effectively. So that's it. If you have any questions, please reach out. If you have any comments on this episode, if you try this and it works, comment down below. I would love to hear. And that's it. Okay. Have a great day. Bye.